Hey my dear Mochiswirl, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is something I've been getting requested a lot, and that's an editing tutorial. So if you were desperate and clicked on this video for some help on how to edit nicely and cutely, and also kind of like me, then you're 100% in the right place. Keep watching. Well, you might be wondering, what kind of tips am I going to give? Well, here's what we're going to be doing in this video. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is what apps I use to edit my videos. Second, I'll be talking about some tips for beginners just like me. You guys didn't know, this is my second video. And for the third, I'll just be showing how I edit some of my clips, just so you guys can get an idea of what I do. I also just wanted to say thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. Guys, this is Editing Lena, and I'm here to say that we just hit 300 subscribers. I'm so grateful. Thank you guys so much. Okay, let's get back into the video. It really means the world to me. So grateful for anybody who likes my content and shares comments with me, and all of these comments of yours makes my day all the time when I read them. If you don't know already, this house is for trade and I'm looking for something over 20 value on elbow bread. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So let's start off with the apps that I use. I use 3 apps, CapCut, Pixar, and Ibis Paint. But let's start with CapCut. So CapCut is the reason I post videos the way I do. It's so easy to edit and there's so many cute little aspects to add to your videos. And I'm going to show you a couple. So if you want to do transitions, this is where you go. So go where the heart is pointed at, and there's so many transitions. And I like so many of them. They're all so cute and pretty. But some of my favorites are like star transitions, heart transitions, and then like uncrumpling paper. I like looking at the popular section because there's a lot of cute ones there. Okay, so now next, I use this for text and for literally anything. It's the fade in and fade out effect. It's so good. Makes your editing a lot more smoother, and I'm going to give you examples of how they look like. So the fade in and the fade out on the left are for clips, and then the one on the right are for stickers and for text. Now let's move on to the stickers. So I'm going to show you guys my favorites. You can find all of these in the popular section. And that's it for stickers. Next, I'm going to be talking about sound effects. I use sound effects especially when using transitions or adding stuff on the screen. My favorites are keyboard sounds and wave sounds and paper uncrumbling because they match my transitions. Here are some examples of the sounds. And you can find all of them by searching like water, wave, typing, and etc. So now let's move on to Pixar. There's not much explaining to do for Pixar except for finding cute stickers and just editing filters. Key searches are cute core, coquette, and kawaii. Here are some examples from each category that I think are cute. You guys can go back if you need to. Now let's move on to Ibis Paint. So Ibis Paint is an art platform that I use to edit some of my videos, mainly thumbnails. So I'm just going to show you how these tools work. Okay, so here's what Ibis Paint looks like when you first get into it. So just click My Gallery. Next, just press OK, and guys, don't mind the off-centered heart. And it will send you to a blank canvas, and you can literally just do anything. On the left, there are a lot of tools like brush, filter, lasso, magic wand, transform. I will be talking about some of my favorites. So I like the blur one, and I also like the filter one because it can do some really cool stuff, and I'll show you some examples. So I just added in a picture that I found from Pinterest. It's like this pink polka dot background, and I'm just going to show you guys that you can literally just do anything on it, and that's kind of how I just do my thumbnail. And you can literally just erase like whatever you want, or you can change the color here, which this is what I'm doing. And you can also set the opacity lower, and usually I like to use that as a filter, so like a very mid-pink over like an image so it looks lighter. And here are a lot of brushes that you can choose by watching an ad. My favorites are from this section right here that I'm showing you. So yeah, that's mostly it with Ibis Paint. So let's move on to an example of me editing. Okay, so I'm just filming the video I'm editing. I got this mega Siamese cat, which I'm so happy about. It's literally the cutest. like pet ever, and I'm just trying to find a spot to film it, and I'll cut to the part where I do find it. So I guess the fireplace was really cozy, so I went there, and what I did was I screen recorded the video of my cat, and I also added this part of me petting the little kitty to my edit, which made it so much cuter. Now that I have talked a little bit about Pixar in the beginning of the video, and you probably already know some basic stuff. So in every post or video I post, you can see a lot of cute images around me. Some of these I get from Pinterest, and I add them as an image to my Pixar, and then erase the background, because it does cost pro to get it erased like automatically. So here you can see I did get the background out, and then I placed it in the corner. And next I just searched up things and added some cute little like lace around the video. You can search like cute lace or like coquette and then scroll a little bit, and then you'll definitely find these like stickers that I'm using. If you haven't noticed, I've been using this filter named Dodger to make some of these images lighter, just so they like appear more cuter, right? And I love Cinnamoroll a lot, so I add him to my images. I'm gonna skip a little bit because it's gonna take a while for me to add all of these stickers that I'm adding. So yeah. Okay, so now that I'm finished, I'm gonna export the image, and you don't need to continue, you can just X out. Same thing goes for CapCut. I've already told you guys the basics. So if any of you guys remember the part where I pet my Siamese cat, well yeah, here I'm using it. And then halfway I just realized I didn't really like the background, so I'm gonna edit it on Ibis Paint, which I've already also talked with you guys about. You can see that I'm lining up the image because apparently it's a little bit too dark. So I add some little highlights, which are obviously like some signature looks for me because I literally love highlights, and they literally just make me, so like, yeah. And you can see little pom-pom print in these seals. Anyways guys, back to CapCut. It might look like I did a lot. Those were just some little details I found on CapCut, and just little like cutesy stuff that I thought were cute. Want to see the result? And here it is. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's so cute. Anyways, that concludes today's video. I really hope this video was helpful to anybody who had questions. And if it was, then make sure to like and subscribe because it will help me so much to reach my goal of 500 subscribers. Again, thank you so much for 200 subscribers. It means so much to me. Bye, my dear Mochiswirls.